Welcome to my second Let's Play episode, and today we're going to be doing some mining, some exploring, and trying to wrangle some mobs that are close by. So as we journey away from my base, I should just explain with this Let's Play series that this is my first Let's Play series, it's my second episode, and I'm still trying to learn how to put these videos together. It's definitely a bit trickier than what you see with other Minecraft YouTubers. So I'm just trying to learn as I go and figure out things that suit me, suit what I like to do, etc. So there's definitely going to be some mistakes as I put these videos together, and hopefully I'll improve with each video going forward. Because if you look at my first tutorial videos compared to my tutorial videos now, there's quite a huge difference. So you definitely have to keep practicing to get better at stuff. It looks like there's a village over there, which is really useful for me. So cartography table. Oh, empty maps. Yes, I will. Melons. Oh yeah, that's good. So I gotta get some more crops. So melons are good. I also want some pumpkins if I can find them. But let's load up on these guys. And they're really useful when it comes to villager trades because you can trade melons to farmer villagers. And they have a good trade where they'll give you emeralds. And you can use that just to farm emeralds from villagers so that you can buy items from them. So I'm just going to raid everything possible from this village. Ooh, brewing stand. I could really use that. And let's steal the cartography table. Okay, so I'm just looking around here to see what the different biomes are. So you can see, I think the desert where my base is right over there. Here's some savanna, more desert. Looks like there is a bit of plains, and also you can see with the dark green there's swamp, and you can tell over there. Savanna keeps going. There's a birch forest over here. So there at least is a couple different biomes in this direction, and we'll have to look at the other directions. And while I was up here, I saw that there were a couple cows, and that's pretty much my goal right now, is to get cows so I can start breeding them and, you know, build up my eventual enchanting area. So let's get these guys. So I have 2 leads, and let's see how this works with cows. If I remember right, you just click on them and they'll follow you like that. And let's see how this guy will do. There we go. So we got 2 of them connected to me. Now I just gotta head all the way over there. Oh, and I broke the leads. Wheat, wheat, wheat. And just follow me, guys. I think I got too far away with the leads, so fortunately I broke them and I lost them. And let's see if I can lead them all the way to my base. So there's a sheep also. And then if I can get another sheep, good. And then that sheep also. Okay, let's just quickly check this, because I don't want to, there's no lava here, but just in case. Where is the chest? Is the chest somewhere in here? There we go. There it is. Okay, gold, unbreaking. Just take the nuggets then. I finally got these guys across the desert. I may have gotten lost a couple times. And here we got 2 and 2 left of the original 6. So I probably should have built a fence before I actually got them here. But I got them here. That's all that matters. Okay. Ooh, that took a while. So we got our cows over here. We got our baby cow. And somehow the baby sheep already grew up. So we got the 3 sheep and the 1 brown one. So if you're not familiar with animal breeding, it's pretty simple. So with something like wheat, both cows and sheep will follow you within 8 blocks if you're holding wheat. So it's a good way of getting them into a certain space. And also with wheat, if you actually feed it to them, so if you right click on the cow, it'll enter them into love mode. If you have 2 of them in love mode, they can breed and then they'll produce a baby cow. It'll take 20 minutes for this guy to actually grow into an adult. If you want to make it faster, you can feed them wheat, and this will reduce it by 10%. And the same goes with sheep, and most of the mobs in Minecraft kind of fill this pattern. It's just the foods are a bit different, or sometimes the numbers are a bit different. So another thing with the empty maps that I found in the village, I might as well look and see what this looks like here. So there you go. That's what it looks like, at least in this general vicinity. And eventually I'm going to put up an item frame, maybe set up a map wall so I can see the progression from where it is now to eventually what it'll look like down the road. But let's explore a bit more. Oh man, there were cows that close all along. Literally that far. I didn't have to travel all the way that way. Will these guys spit at me? Nope. I haven't angered them yet. Okay, so here is the spot above, and you can see savanna, plains, more forest, savanna, and there's also mountains here. That looks like taiga over there too. Oh, there's a desert temple. So I was just looking over here and it looks like the savanna hooks around the desert. But that desert temple could be useful, so I'm gonna go check it out. And there's a ruined portal also. I don't know if that's the one I got on the previous episode or if that's a new one. But it's kind of, that's bad if a desert temple was that close and I went to the ruined portal. So let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the one I took earlier. Okay, so the trick with the desert temple is not to dig on that spot. Because if you can see a pressure plate there. There's TNT under that pressure plate and it will explode and kill all of this loot and everything in my inventory. And that's how I'm gonna do it. So let's check out what's in here. Sand. I guess I'll take the golden horse armor. Why not? And bones work. Emeralds. I'll take the string also. And more string. Iron horse armor. Guess I can take that. Gold armor, gold ingots. Might as well take this apart. Grab the TNT. Might be useful in the future. I can definitely see why I missed this earlier because it really blends in to the desert here. I guess that's the point. Oh, pumpkins. That's a nice catch. So pumpkins are useful, as I said, with melons for villager trades. I think also another thing about melons and pumpkins is that if they are placed in a farm together, they actually increase the growth mechanics if they're side by side. So it's useful to have a melon and pumpkin farm together. Oh, there's another desert temple over here. Ah, my lucky day. Okay, so an enchanted book. Multi-shot. Let's get rid of this stuff. I guess multi-shot's okay. What multi-shot does, that's a lot of golden apples in here. So what multi-shot does, if you're not familiar, is it is a crossbow enchantment. And what it does is shoot 3 arrows instead of 1 arrow. So it's okay. It's not the best crossbow enchantments. In general, the crossbow enchantments aren't the greatest in the game. So fire protection 1. I mean, I can use the grindstone also to get XP from these books. So that's useful in a way. And I'll load up on bones because I want bone meal and gold ingots. So it looks like I found another ruined portal. So let's see if we can get some stuff out of this one. Okay, well this doesn't look like it got me anything. I can't seem to find it. Let's see how this works. Oh, almost fell in. Isn't that kind of cool even though it's super dangerous? These sand where it shouldn't be sand. Let's see if that happens again. Let's see. Oh! Yeah, that was a bad idea. Okay, so that was a horrible mistake on my part. Decided to play with sand and I got burnt. So I think I know where I was, because that was a lot of loot I was holding. So next time you have a ton of loot in your inventory, maybe just head home instead of trying to mess with sand for some reason. So my stuff should be right there. So what I need to do is be careful here. Okay, I think I got all of my stuff. So I won't be doing that again, and I just gotta get out of here somehow. So I should just explain that it takes about 5 minutes to despawn items when you actually die. So if you have a rough idea where you are when you die, or you can hit F3 and see what coordinates are there when you're about to die, then you can avoid what just happened. Okay, so time to go mining. This has to be the most dangerous thing because I can't see where the ladder is half the time. But it's time to hit the mine. So I have a bunch of stuff set up, but I also brought extras in case I want to build a bigger workstation. So we'll just throw some chests there. What else do I need? I brought an extra crafting table, I don't know why. But let's see. So I just have this stuff so I don't have to go back up and try to craft things or smelt anything. And I can just put my extra blocks in there. Now if you look at my inventory, it's kind of ridiculous. I have an iron sword, I have a shovel, I have a stone pickaxe. At this point, it's easy to craft stone and it has enough durability where I can actually break stuff like iron, and I also have an extra iron pickaxe just in case I come across, well I have two, and then I have stones in case I want to craft some torches, but I'm just going to go through all of these. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is just building this guiding tunnel, and the part of the reason why I'm building this tunnel so big is just in case I also hit a slime chunk, then I can see that and build a farm there. But until then, we're just going to use this for mining. So right now I'm at Y level 10. You can see that in the middle coordinate, the Y axis. So the reason why I'm at this level is because lava lakes generate between 10 and 0. So I just want to avoid that so I don't break a block in front of me and lava starts to flow out. And also diamonds usually generate between layers 5 and 12. So this is a good spot to be able to find diamonds. I'll also be looking for, iron, coal. Emeralds are going to be tricky because you have to actually dig into a mountain because they only generate in mountain biomes. And then redstone ore will be another thing that I'll try to look for. But right now we'll just build our first branch tunnel, and we already got iron. But basically how this is going to work is I'm just going to be digging 2 tall and 1 long, and then the next one I'm going to be building right here and then just keep going. And usually I just go until I get bored or if there's a problem. So I think I did the math wrong. It's not, you shouldn't dig at 10, you should dig above 10. So I will be digging 1 higher from now on. So it looks like we already got a cave here. That's quite a big one. This might be useful for finding some diamonds. You poor naive man. Yeah, you. Now you did not find any diamonds at all caving. You eventually found some diamonds, but first let's start with the caving. There were the typical things, filling in lava flows, also filling in water flows, pouring water over lava to turn it into obsidian. That one is satisfying. Lighting up the caves, finding more caves, also finding more caves, also finding more caves. I was able to get a lot of ores. I mined a lot of coal, got some iron ores, even got some lapis lazuli, or is it lapis lazuli? Now it just sounds all the same no matter how I say it. Not to mention mining gold ore, and even got some redstone dust, then smelted down the ore to get gold and iron ingots. It wasn't easy though. You see, this was a dark cave with lots of ledges. What does that mean, you say? Falling mobs. We had falling skeletons, a lot of falling skeletons, even skeletons that died from falling. I killed zombies, plus killed a lot of skeletons, killed some creepers, even killed a cave spider, plus a spider or 2, killed a zombie with a pickaxe, killed a zombie that was trying to garden, even somehow was able to kill some mobs with a bow. I could tolerate all that, but not all the deaths. There was the creeper that exploded when it fell down, and another one that exploded when it fell. Or when I killed a creeper and a couple of skeletons killed me, or how about a skeleton that had a flame enchanted bow? To top that off, there was the death from falling off a ladder. Yeah, I died from falling off a ladder. Eventually I was able to finish exploring all the caves and went back to branch mining. And guess what I found? There we go, there's my first diamonds. And I could go for a fortune iron pickaxe, but You know what? Diamonds are diamonds. So let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diamonds. So that should be enough for at least a good pickaxe or a couple pickaxes. So we'll just save that up for later. So here's all of the resources that I collected from my branch mining. So you can see there's 3.5 stacks of iron ingots. What is that? 10, 12 stacks of redstone dust. 18 diamonds. I guess that's not that much. 2 stacks of lapis. A stack of gold and a couple stacks of coal, so I should be pretty set. Plus the other thing is I am at 29 levels after mining all of that coal and then smelting all of that gold and iron, so I'm pretty close to actually getting to level 30, so I probably should set up an enchanting table next. So seeing as I have 29 levels now, and what I have is some, there's a spider, what I have is some pumpkin seeds and melon seeds. I'm going to be basically taking out this wall and expanding it, or at least putting another field of pumpkins and melons. And then I'll move these guys, maybe let's say over here. So, why don't we get started? So that is all done. So there we go. Now we have our cow and sheep farm and also our melon and pumpkin farm over here. And just to explain how melons and pumpkins grow, they have to be planted on farmland. It has to be hydrated 4 blocks away from a water source like this. And when they grow to level 7 of the stem, and when they hit level 8, they will grow a melon or pumpkin on an adjacent block, so somewhere like here or over there or there. So with this farm, I don't think this is the most efficient way of doing this, but if you just have them in lines like this, they're likely to grow on either side, and like this also. And then you have to obviously mine the block in order for it to drop, and then it can grow again. So that is the farm. I think that's enough for today. I mean, I'm at level 30 when it comes to experience, so obviously I'm gonna have to work towards enchanting next episode. So I would appreciate if you guys have any input on this episode. I'd love to hear it, and keep on watching.